Now, we know if you have a fast break to the basket and you come in and you're trying to make a late play because you're pretty much out of the play or even with the man, we have some serious difficulties. A lot of times, one of my pet peeves is having somebody come in, you can take it slow, somebody else comes in and he tries to make a late play on the basketball by reaching in, and ultimately, because he's out of position, he makes a late play, they get a foul, and what else happens? They get the basket as well. So now you've taken a defensive position that's been very difficult to begin with. Not only did you give up a layup, but you got somebody in foul trouble, you gave him an opportunity to get to the line, and you gave up potentially an extra point, which is a problem. And my dad's teams were pressing teams, so he saw this situation a lot. And one thing that I learned from being involved with his program was the concept of inside arm, outside shoulder. Let me have you start right here at the nail, right at the free throw line. You're going to come in. If you come in with your hand closest to the basket and you try to make a low play, you're going to have problems. If you try to come in and block it with this hand as you come through, most likely you're going to foul. But if we can get you to the concept where as he drives, you take your inside arm on his outside shoulder, you have a chance for a block, you have a low percentage chance to hopefully have him shoot it short, and you'll be surprised that this can influence and affect how well this person finishes that play. You've taken a play where you're out of numbers, you don't really have any chance, and now you've given yourself at least a small percentage chance to make a play on the basketball. Now what it does as a negative is gets you on a flyby where now you're out of position, but you didn't foul, and now you have to rely on your teammates with their hustle and effort. So what I'd like you to do is you start on the wing. I'd like you to start at the top of the key. I'd like you to time it up as if he's got you beat, but you can still somewhat make a play on the ball within your power. And I want to take your inside hand. I want you to go right along his outside shoulder. If you can get a piece of the ball without hitting his head or without fouling him, I want you to try to do that. And I just want you to try to shoot it. And you'll see it probably becomes a little bit more uncomfortable because you don't have that same extension. And we're going to try to go, I know you're not totally loose, but let's go 80%, something like that. Are you ready? Go. Now, there's no chance for a foul. You had somebody who had a contested shot to some degree with a high percentage shot. Inside arm, outside shoulder. Let's do it one more time. There. Now he's displaying his bunnies. We got the right guy on defense right here. Way to go up and get it. No, but as an offensive player, if you had an uncontested layup where you're coming in, you know you're going to make that every time. If you have somebody coming in, you have enough experience to be able to shield it off and protect that ball with your body, right? Now, if he's coming in from behind, you might still get that layup, you might still get that dunk, but was there a presence on you? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So that's a simple concept, inside arm, outside shoulder, and puts you in a position where at least you've got an influence on the play. And everything that we can do in transition defense, we play small percentages. You're at a disadvantaged situation, but can we play those small percentages ultimately to get us in that position?